Hey guys, alright? I understand not everyone has a wooden dummy to use, and certainly myself. I've always wanted one just for conditioning, but they're so expensive finding the room, so I've never been able to have one until not too long ago, and I just use it as conditioning routines. But to start off with, for years, I wanted to show you guys a simple conditioning routine for the arms and the forearms and everything like that. Really traditional, really old styley, that you can use just on a trunk. So any tree, and actually I would prefer a tree than a wooden dummy. If I had a tree in my back garden, I've always wanted one, I'd be using that instead. But I wanted to show you really simple chops and whatnot on the conditioning. So, really old styley for the forearms, both inside and outside, to get the bones strong. Is you just get into a low stance and just elbow it like that. Yeah, it's nothing more glamorous than that. Yeah, just let your elbow into it. Yeah, and then get used to that, and then start elbowing on the inside, which is the weaker part of the arm. Yeah, and you elbow like this. Yeah, and you can even change it forward like this. Yeah, make sure you breathe, just relax with it, and throw your elbows into, so you're working on your base, because my body's not moving too much, and the idea here is just repetition. You can go low onto this area, and it's with the flat muscle bit. Yeah, relax. And you're hitting, and just don't hit too hard. You might get a bit of a sickly feeling when you can practice those forward elbows. Yeah, like that. Yeah, just literally, and that's as old as the hills. This method of conditioning you can find in old Shaolin manuals, where you just do horse stance and you just literally throw your arm at the thing like that. Yeah, focus on your breathing. Yeah, and the inside of the arm. Yeah, and also here. I mean, later on you'd be using these sorts of things as attacks. I remember on a tree, this isn't going to give at all, but that's brilliant, because you'll really build power into your arms. I used to do it until literally it was nearly bleeding the edge of my arms. But that's because the bark on trees is rough, whereas this is like child's play, this wooden dummy. But it does give a bit. Sometimes the fact that it absorbs a bit makes it even hurt more, but be sure to relax with it. And just, you can even give it a bit of the back of that, but just careful, watch your elbows, because you've got no muscle to support that area. Yeah. So it's an old conditioning routine. You just do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. So outside and inside of the arms. Yeah, and you might get a little reddening, but okay. Okay, now for the chops. Yeah, long distance. Inside chop, outside chop, inside chop, outside chop, inside chop, outside chop, inside chop, outside chop, inside chop. Yeah. I'll switch hands, and the thing is with me, is always like to make things functional. Yeah. Yeah, on a tree this would be brilliant, because I sort of have to train it down here, but on a tree no part of this would move like this. And the idea with the tree is you're trying to chop it but not hurt your hand too much, but you're trying to get the tree to start to shake. You're trying to get that internal force that every time you chop the tree, because the tree won't move at all, into your stomach. Every time you chop the tree, it shakes a little. Or every time you hit it, boom, it shakes a little. And that will happen on a tree about as thick as this wooden dummy. which is about that thick. It will happen, trust me. So just practice your chops. I mean, you can practice them just out. Traditionally, you used to practice them maybe with a double step, like that. Yeah? Some straight ones. And that's more part of the ninjutsu syllabus, but it's like a chop that comes round from the outside. And what I'd sort of implore you to do is obviously at first stand there and chop, you know, 1, 2, whatever. But try and make it a bit more exciting for your brain, because trust me, months of that is very bloody boring. Yeah, trust me. Yeah. So try and work a bit more, you know, train smart. Although some might say it's very stupid just to stand there hitting a tree. The goal is to densen the fist, the forearm, some call it the iron bridge. The goal is to densen everything. There's no good just having a really strong fist if the rest of your arm's all weak. Yeah, you might get hit on the arm or block a kick, and your muscles will be dead, and then you can't fight anymore. So iron bridge, focus of the 1-inch punch and many punching techniques is the fact that the whole arm becomes strong, including the edge of the palm, everything. So, you know, try and work on your goal, but if you don't have a wooden dummy, just use what you've got. So, depending on your skill or your style, I don't know. Yeah? But in ninjutsu you've got 2 distinct chops. Omote, ura. Omote, ura. Omote, ura. And there's different footworks that go with that. Yeah? If you don't slip off the edge of the carpet. Yeah? So, as you can see, I wish I had a tree. Yeah? Just lay those hits into there. Yeah? Just like that. Okay? And then, once you've done one, go back to the other. Yeah? Your arms again. Hit, 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 hit. 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 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 Yeah, if it's that, more if it was person-like, someone messes with you, yeah, someone messes with you, you just, you know, so your forearm's a weapon, and don't worry if you get like a bit of, you'll build up energy in your arms, and you might get like a few welts on your arms or something. Just rub them, not on this though, not for me, but just rub them, don't go crazy though, yeah, and remember, inside as well, those will probably make you feel a bit sick, but you'll get used to it. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to give people the opportunity who don't have a wooden dummy to not think, oh, I don't have a wooden dummy, I can't train. I trained all my years without a wooden dummy, and it was better for me than having one. It's only because I've been lazy. Legs, feet, roll the toes back. You might not be able to do this outside because it might be cold, but just kick the bottoms of the feet into the wood, yeah, just to condition the feet, yeah, but don't worry, you don't need even anything to do that. You can just kick the floor, yeah, you roll the toes back and you're hitting with the pad, underneath the toes, yeah, so that bit there, if you can see it, I don't know, that bit, yeah, and just build it up gradually. Just the key is to relax. Yeah? Yeah? Throw that in. The shin, area of the shin, turn the shin out so that you're hitting with this bit, yeah, and then simply a case of boom, in, boom, in, boom, in, boom, in, boom, in, yeah, boom, in, boom, in, boom, in, yeah, or hold it and just, yeah, just hit like that, yeah, and set it back to neutral. And of course anything you do on one side, obviously appreciate I don't have a lot of space, do on the other side, yeah, shin, 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 and then, yeah, whatever, however you want to do it. I just hit one of the sledgehammers, it's no problem. Give yourself the time to rest. Remember, don't do it too hard. And then, once one side's rested, do it again. Yeah? Yeah, not super hard, but just enough contact for you to know that you've hit it. Yeah, nice. Ooh, hear that nice. Yeah. Yeah, and you. Yeah. Yeah, and with the same with the bottoms of the feet. Yeah. Fortunately, I can't even begin to start training on this with kicks because they'll just fly everywhere. But the idea is just to strengthen that thing, and you work outside work on your extension, yeah, because that's what gives your kicks and your legs power, the fact that they're extended, yeah. So that's the shin. Also with the shin, you can get what I like to call the old saburi bokken. It's an extra thick bokken or piece of wood, or even the arm of your wooden dummy, or another piece of wood if you've got one. And you roll the old leg up, or you can keep it unrolled. I mean, there's the leg, so you can see as much as I can stay up. There's not really any sort of damage on there. But that's because you train it gradual. You get into your stance, the same, because stances transmit forces into the ground, yeah, and you can just focus on the shin. Be careful on the inside, yeah, but the outside's the main bit I train, yeah, you just hit there, yeah, like that. And of course, anything you do on one side, you have to do on the other, and so, yeah. Yeah, it's the side. Yeah, and just don't go over the top. Remember, it is a shin, so just, yeah. Whoops. So yeah, don't kill your conservatory, but that's the idea, mate. You get it. Just get a stick, but if you haven't got a tree. So we've done the chops. You've done the kicks. There's the sides of your feet as well, and you can do those the same. Just